a huge advocate of Kangen Water and is the founder of Kangen Cooks. She's trained as a holistic healthcare practitioner, certified by the American Association of Drugless Practitioners, the Kushi Institute trained macrobiotic healing chef. Tell me a little bit about Kangen Water. What makes it different from other waters?
Kangen Water is technology that fits onto your faucet in your kitchen. It sends the water across these titanium plates and charges it so that it has a greater amount of oxygen, which makes it antioxidant, and actually the highest antioxidant of anything you can put into your body. And it also creates a 2.5 antibacterial water that will actually remove pathogens and things like MRSA and E. coli within 30 seconds.
Lainey set up this little exhibit for us, and I think aside from the vitamin water, all of these other waters really look the same to me. And I would probably drink them without any distinction, or use them to wash my food without any distinction.
Bottled water is kind of not so user-friendly anymore. And once we see that all water is not created equally, you'll see it's even more of a reason to go back to our tap water. Since we're made up of 85% water, then it seems like the quality of the water that we drink needs to be at a certain level. This is going to be the Kangen water right here, and this is going to be the tap water right here. So I'm just going to put about 4 drops in.
4 drops of what?
4 drops of pH test liquid, and it's going to show us exactly what it is that we're drinking. This shows that the water that you're drinking is acidic. Alkaline cells are healthy cells, so we want our tissues to be alkaline. I'm going to show you the tap water first because you'll see that it's balanced, but you have to ask yourself why and how. We'll have government regulations that the water needs to be balanced, slightly alkaline, but they do it by adding lye and minerals into the water to prevent the pipes from rusting, or our sink pipes from rusting. In the meantime, it's not so great for our intestinal pipes. This is the Kangen water, and you can see right away it naturally has the alkalinity that you want. Working as a macrobiotic healing chef, we're taught that the reason that we want people to have the foods that macrobiotic preaches is because the foods make the blood more alkaline. There's people that have a lot of trouble keeping to that food. They're not going to stop and do it. Their lives can't lend themselves to that. So what a wonderful tool this is. If we could get the proper alkaline water into them, then their bodies can start self-healing despite what they're eating. If you add a little Kangen water to these things, it should just turn it right to alkaline.
Now, what have you found to be some of the Kangen water health benefits?
You have much better hydration. You have more energy. Personally, it pulled the pain out of my lower back. When a body starts to break down and rust, it's much like a car battery. It has a lot of acid to it, and if you can neutralize it and pull that out by hydrating yourself, then it just made the pain go away in my lower back. There's a cute story about my husband's health that I will tell you. Okay. When I came home with this, he was like, oh no, not another thing. After he was on the 9.5 water for 3 months, he didn't have any complaints of knee pain anymore. Now, when he doesn't drink for several days in a row, he can feel the pain come back, but he knows he doesn't want to have knee surgery. So how simple is that, just to drink the water?
How does that make a difference to wash the foods you're cooking in Kangen water?
If I was going to put a bowl of cherry tomatoes in the 11.5 water and let it soak for a little bit, the water would become red from the oils that came off of it. And then I would put it into the 2.5 to get the bacteria off, and I would put it back into the 9 water to neutralize it, and you would taste a much sweeter tomato. And the other tomato that wasn't cleaned that way would taste almost bitter. It just brings the flavor of the food to the surface. I can't describe it, but it's definitely noticeable.
She will be there for both days, preparing and exhibiting the use of Kangen water on March 10th and 11th at Columbia State Park. Lainey can be found on our sponsor page of our website at celebratewellnessfest.com.